Hey everybody, HMV here. I am our FTL, and today we're heading out in the DASR-12 with Dr. Money, Templar Spielt, and Veriscool. Templar, you are called out. If you do not reply, saying you want to stay on the list by the time your name comes back up on the roster next time, you will be kicked off the list. So let's check this out. We've got the glaive beam, we've got the long range scanners, we've got no shields. We've got basically a death trap. Let's take it out and die in it, shall we? The whole trick with this ship is the double this thing the double cloak. Jeez, words in my brain. You take the cloak and you let them shoot once, then you hit the cloak, and then the glaive beam kills them. If you ever get hit in the weapons, you basically die. Job one is to take Templar, put him in the weapons, take Veriscool, and put him in the engines. Save our stations. That way, he, by leaving the room, doesn't cause the weapons to power down. Also, he's a little bit tougher. He can hold on in the weapons a little bit longer. Let's also turn on auto fire. Not that it matters too much in this ship because it's basically a one-hit kill. We basically need to win every single fight in the first round, and hopefully that will happen. This is a bad one because we cannot outrun this beam. We have to let this beam hit us. And we might as well do it before we cloak. It really sucks that we're going to lose part of our cloak here, but there's not much we can do about it. Except get in and fix it. It's not going to help though, so we're going to wait for him to fire that ion one more time. And then cloak. Let's get this back into dodge here. Whoo, that was lucky. And now we want to make sure to take his weapons out. But I think this is a good shot right here. Yeah, we can't kill him. That's a problem. The glaive beam does 3 damage per room hit. So it's going to do 2 to the shields, and then it's going to do 3 to both of these. That means that's 6, 7, 8. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, this will actually kill him, and the other one wouldn't. So this is the way to shoot. We hate their offer, so we're going to kill them. And we got a little bit lucky on the first run. Got unlucky with what we found and lucky with what we ended up with. So let's go ahead and get 2 back in the cloak. And an ion storm will kill us with a ship in it. We're not going to have enough power to power our thing. We're going to have to back up and then go around this way. There is no choice. Nobody choosed anything. We have to go that way. We would die at that. The only chance we would have is to get our engines powered up fast enough to get out, and that's not going to happen either with only 2 engine power. Defend the outpost or to avoid the conflict? Well, we need the money, so let's defend the outpost. This, again, we need to let this thing fire. This bomb is a wild card. What we need to do is let this fire and decide whether or not we need to cloak. It's coming down this way. It is going to hit our cloak, so we might as well cloak. It wasn't going to hit our cloak. That kind of sucks. But now we need to go like this and hope that the cloak lasts. It looks like it's going to, and the bomb probably won't go off at all. This will maybe not kill him, but it'll definitely take out their... Okay. Not 100% sure what would have happened there if the bomb had actually hit the weapons. That was kind of a scary one. We quickly salvage what we can, and they're happy. They give us extra stuff too. What we want, by the way, is this last cloak thing. As soon as we get that, we are GTG. We don't want to go here. We do not have double piloting, so we're not even gonna play around with going there. Let's go here instead. Ignore the ship or attack the ship. Well, you must attack. We don't know what's going on their ship. We are going to beam them like this. We're going to let them shoot, and then we're going to cloak. Especially because that is not going to hit anything important. It is going to do that, though. Actually, you get back there too now. Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen. The other nice thing about this ship is that you generally will take out any weapons of anybody who you come across in the first couple sectors, assuming you take on their shields first. So that's nice. We need our oxygen back up here. There we go. And now we've got our cloak back, but we don't even need it. So that's nice. 16 scrap, 3 fuel. We've got 60 total. There's a distress call here. We're going to do this. And now if we take out the oxygen and fill up the cloak, we are we can actually outcloak anyone's weapons now, except for like a charge laser or something like that, or maybe a Vulcan. The question is, do we want to go here? And the answer is no. We have 6 jumps. I think we don't actually want to go to this distress call. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. I think we do have to actually go to this, which sucks because it's going to just count as a regular jump. And you know what? Then that means we don't want to go to it. So let's go here. Sorry, I had to talk out loud. Because that's, give them fuel. You know what? They have we have plenty of fuel, so let's give it to them, and they give us 20 scrap in payment, and we're gonna just put that right into power. That way we don't have to take down our oxygen now to get our cloak up. And actually, let's just go ahead and put it right into the cloak, so I don't accidentally cloak. Nearby sun. I don't really want to deal with that. Yeah. We can also actually escape the rebels if we get our engines powered up a couple times. If we get at least, I would say, 4 engines. I wonder if we could actually do that before leaving the sector. Probably not. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, I wish there was a jump from here to here, or even from here to here. 3. So what I'm thinking here is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then be at the rebels here. I think I want to do the sun, losing the chance of the thing. I could also go 1, 2. There's nothing here though. I think I'm going to go here, and then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. I have a plan. It's a bad plan. Intruders on board, and we got nothing for it. That sucks. The question is, where are they? The question is more, how quickly can we get them to the med bay? Yeah. Okay, we need to encourage them back into this room. Sorry, I'm not talking. This is one of those iffy fights here where I have to trade people around, including my Zoltan, which means we're going to need the cloak off so we can keep power in the med bay. It'll be much easier when we kill somebody. There we go. Okay, Templar, get out, you get in, and we have defeated the enemy in spite of ourselves. Okay, we have oxygen. We just have to get ourselves healed up and get back to our posts. And because we got absolutely nothing for that, we now know not to go back here. I was hoping I could get the 20 scrap for this upgrade, and then we could go here, and then from here we could go here. But it didn't happen. There is a store here, which this sector layout is terrible. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. and then we're going to decide if we want to go here for 5. Thing is, we don't have anything to sell, so the chances of actually doing anything at the store, except for maybe buying fuel, which I don't see happening. Aid the civilians? Sure, let's aid the civilians. Need this off, this on full. And he's got a drone system. And he's aimed not at the weapons. We just have to let the drones hit us, sadly. We also, though, can probably kill him in one shot by going like that. They've also got this, however, as I said before, we should be able to cloak. This cloak should last long enough that even this beam won't go. We're testing that out right now. I had to let the first shot from the drone go through because the drone goes so quickly. It might even get a shot off after the cloak goes. But it did not. And it looks like it might have been aiming at the weapons. Contact the civilians. And Junipeg, welcome on board Junipeg, whose name, as always, is not Junipeg. Junipeg, your name has been officially changed to Camel PL. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If I'm not and you're still watching, please feel free to correct me. Camel, your job is to chill out in the door room and run into scanners if we so desire you to go in there. I'm going to go here with 23 whole scrap and no real expectation that I'm going to spend it on anything. That would be awesome. The only thing I would even consider trying to get would be shields, and we need 100 more scrap, and we have nothing to sell for it, so we're not getting shields. Yeah, I mean, nothing on here is jumping out at me except for shields. Vulcan would be funny, but no, it's not going to happen. So I'm not even going to fix up. We are going to close the doors and get out of here. 1, 2, 3. Let's just go here. Aid the civilians. Continue. They don't have drones attacking us, which is always nice. All they've got is a defense drone in this thing. So let's go ahead and do that. And as we did before, this goes through all those rooms, and that will definitely kill them. And then the waiting game. The other problem with this ship is Templar Spielt is getting like no weapons power or no weapons upgrades. Look at we've gone through like 5 battles and he has like a tiny little sliver of weapons skill. It's just not going to happen. Fire beam, that's an interesting thing. I wish we were back at that store now. Let's contact the civilians. They give us some stuff. There's no real chance of getting that fire beam going anytime soon. It's an interesting option for later once we can't get through shields with the glaive beam. But if we can't get through shields with the glaive beam, we're not going to be firing the fire beam anyway. So that's probably just going to be sold at the next store we go to. But we do have enough to think about getting more engines. We do already have 2 though, which is where I like to be at the end of Sector 1 anyway. So I think we're just going to get out of here, as much as it sucks. This sector layout was just garbage. It was one of the worst sector layouts I've seen at the beginning of the game, and what are you going to do? We could hire a crew member. We don't really need anyone else. Sandra D would be nice. Tony Romo would be nice too, but nah, we're not going to hire anybody. We are, though, going to go to the next sector, not doing this. Pirates could board us. Civilians, probably the better option. Both have a nebula after them, so we're going here unless it's a Lanius sector. So let's go to the civilian sector and check out what's up. This ship isn't so bad in nebulas. With the scanner to help you determine what you want to do. For example, I want to get out of this nebula as fast as possible. So we're going to go here, and then hopefully these are both ships without things. Then we can hit both of those and be happy. So let's do it. So we're working on 125 scrap. That's the goal, is 125 scrap. We have people up here, so let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's do this. Let's open up all doors. And then close these 2 doors and this door. You go up here, and you just run to here. They took out our piloting before they died. That's super annoying. Also, these guys are in trouble. So we need them down here. Actually, we need to do this. We need these guys to stay here for a second. Because we need to kite these guys. Through the ship a bit. And they will likely die here. But if not, they will go into the med bay and then die in there. Okay. Now we have no more intruders on board. Really sucks that we took that hit. It also sucks that our NG is not going to be the one to fix the piloting room because he has to run up and get himself taken care of. But hey, we got the weapon powered up, so that's important. And I'm not 100% sure I marked Camel's station there to stand in, but apparently I did. So there's a plus there. And we are good to go. We just cannot do it. Okay, we are going to upgrade this. And then we are going to go to both of these jumps. And then we'll finally be able to go in the sector. What I'm hoping is one or both of these is the good one. Use your cloaking to escape or prepare to fight. We're going to use our cloaking to escape because that is not good. Okay, and then we're going to go here. Piloting, yay! Let's get Phillips. Oh boy, this is going to be one of those runs, isn't it? Phillips, the inventor of the Phillips screwdriver. No, you are Agent B. 22, or Agent B. Agent B, your job is to go into, actually, scanners. Go ahead and go into scanners. That way we have triple scanners, which is always nice. Close those doors. We do not have any power to this, so let's get that going. We still don't have enough scrap for a shield, but we do have a fire beam to sell. I wish I knew how much the fire beam costs, but I can pretty much guarantee you it does not cost 80 scrap or 160 scrap, and then would sell it for 80. So we're not even going to bother going to that store. We are instead going to go north along the galactic plane here. Explore the asteroid field. No, we do not explore asteroid fields in this ship because if we encounter a ship and have to fight them, we are going to die. There's a store there. What is going on? We would have to have an amazing run with this ship to make this store justifiable. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Another terrible sector. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, doubling that, 8, 9, 10. This is the game's punishing me for just trying to play. We're not going to buy a slave. We're not even going to take a slave off of them. Let's go ahead and attack them. They have a drone, which sucks. We need to get through their shields first, ideally. I think we're actually going to start here, though, in the clone bay to get an extra 2 damage on them. And then we'll do that. And we just need to watch their drone, see what he's shooting at. That is not a valid sector to care about, and they missed it anyway, which is always nice. We should probably have the air off. He's going to hit that, so you go ahead and go up there. Gonna wait for him to shoot one more. Nice. I don't know if this will kill him. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 9. Yeah, this should kill him. 13. I don't think they have 13 hull points. Continue along. We've got 60 now, which is never bad. Definitely need the air on again. And then we're just going to go to this store. I mean, we'll sell the fire beam. And, you know, we might buy something if they have something awesome. I don't see anything awesome here. All they have is this one thing. We might want to buy some fuel. Let's go ahead and sell this fire beam. I don't see it ever getting used. And then I think we'll buy 5 fuel, just to get up to 15. And yeah, this is all garbage. So let's get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's really no other way to go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and would leave 2 jumps early. 1, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let my oxygen get a little up before we move on, because I want to be able to take it down for the fight in case they have a drone. So tell you what, I'll be right back. Okie doke, we are set to go. Let's head up to these guys. These freaking guys. They want to bribe us. They don't have anything dangerous looking, so let's go ahead and be a hero. And as always, we're going to cloak here first. We are going to set up the shot through these 4 rooms, not 3. I love that they highlight in yellow. There was a time back in the dark days before before Advanced Edition that the rooms did not light up. You had to guess whether or not you were correctly lined up on them already. And I got to tell you, there were times when you weren't. I don't know if I've saved our stations with HMV in the scanner, so I'm just going to hit that. And accept their more generous bribe, I'm going to say no. And they repaired 7 hull points. That's right there is why you don't buy hull points. Okay, distress call. Let's go ahead and head down there. Just getting closer and closer to that 125. Of course, we need all 125. We're going to send our NG crew in to make the infected feel a little bit better before they die. Then we're going to head down here. We've got 88. We do have to get all 125 because I've sold the fire beam. So the target number is 125. I don't know how much a Hermes missile is. Let's say 30. So that means I might actually be able to buy shields now. Yeah, if I go here, I'm going to be fighting the rebels here. So sadly, we're going to have to just go up here. It is nice to know that very likely the next store I go to, I'm going to be able to buy shields. Inquire about their specialty. Sure. Oxygen. It's really early to upgrade oxygen, but it's a good price. I think it's at least 30, so let's go ahead and do that. It is nice to refill the oxygen more quickly when we're done with a fight. So quality of life improvement, let's say that. That's scary, but let's go ahead and intervene to defend the outpost. We chose wisely, so let's go ahead and just drag this up through here, hit all 5 of these rooms, killing them, and cloak. Eventually, Templar is going to get his... he has to fire 58 shots. You guys fire 50 more shots. Considering we're already in Sector 2, there's a pretty good chance that until we upgrade our weapons, he's not going to get 50 shots. We salvage what we can, and they give us more. 112 just makes it all that more likely that selling the Hermes missile is going to give us what we want here. 124, now we're guaranteed. We are guaranteed. Mantis Homeworlds. That's teleporters. That's upgrading doors. Let's go ahead and go there first. We might get lucky and there'll be a shop in the first jump. So I don't want to upgrade doors yet, but now I'm going to. Okay. Now we've got awesome doors because we've got an NG in them. And we're not going to go here. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then see what things look like here. He locks his weapons, all of them, and we can just cloak and burn. Yeah, there's a tiny benefit from making your beam as horizontal or as vertical as possible when you're going across rooms like this, because it will get to the weapons slightly faster. It's probably not worth even thinking about, but it makes it feel a little bit better. Wow. I did not expect them to survive that. I didn't pay attention to what they had. Let's turn this off. Let's hope to God that they do not target weapons. They did not. You get in there. We can actually turn the oxygen on. That is targeting weapons. We have a 20% chance of being in major trouble. And we are now in major trouble. In fact, you get in there too. Let's get this fixed as fast as possible. I think we're actually going to turn the Hermes on. And then you two are going to go in here to fix the cloak. We don't care about that. We're going to fire the Hermes right at this. I think we're going to cloak now that we have two. As soon as the Hermes fires, we are going to fire. We're going to bring the glaive beam up. And then the two of you are going to go up to here. Oh, that's why we call them missiles. Let's go ahead and turn the oxygen off. Yep, this is what happens in this game. And now the doors are down, so you guys go ahead and get down there. How about you go the smart way? Oh my word. Okay, we gotta take care of the fires first. Let's get the glaive beam going here. Yeah, I didn't realize they had two shields. So this is where having a shield would be very nice. And we can't even cloak, and this is guaranteed to hit us. In the cloak. They're trying to escape. That's fine. They offer their surrender. No, we're not going to accept it, and they're dead. Yikes. Useful scrap material. Well, that's good. We just got a shellacking done to us. You get in there. You help. And the first one to finish fixing their room gets to fix oxygen. It looks like it's you guys. There we go. And we should probably have that oxygen on. And the second one on. And now everybody needs the med bay. Including you. Okay, and we need med bay on. Whew, I'll be back in a moment.